Have you ever felt stuck? Like life is moving, yet somehow you're just standing still. Most people chase motivation. They wait for it to appear. But Carl Jung, the father of modern psychology, reminds us, real transformation starts quietly. Not in some dramatic event, not in a sudden aha moment, but in small intentional habits. Today, I'm going to share 10 hobbies, 10 practices you can start today that quietly change your life. And I promise you, pick even one, and your mind, your energy, even the way people respond to you, will start to shift. You might think hobbies are just hobbies, fun ways to pass time. But think about this. Every hobby shapes your mind, your focus, your character. Learning music sharpens your attention. Painting teaches patience. Writing clarifies your thoughts. Carl Jung believed our unconscious mind is constantly reshaping itself based on what we do, what we practice, what we immerse ourselves in. So hobbies aren't just pastimes, they're tools to reprogram your mind. Even Stoic philosophers knew this. Marcus Aurelius didn't just sit and reflect. He trained himself in the art of discipline, awareness, and quiet strength. And hobbies, they are your modern, practical version of that. Hobby 1. Reading, philosophy, and psychology. Start with reading, not casual scrolling. Reading deep psychology, Stoic philosophy, the works of Carl Jung. Why? Because your mind is like a garden. What you feed it grows. Every page you read rewires your perspective. You begin to see yourself clearly. You notice patterns in behavior, in others, in life itself. Even 20 minutes a day transforms your thought architecture. Ask yourself, what am I feeding my mind today? Hobby 2. Journaling. Write not just events, but your emotions, your reactions, your patterns. Carl Jung said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. Journaling is the bridge. It makes the unconscious conscious. Start small, 5 minutes. Write a thought, a fear, a dream. Notice how your inner voice begins to clarify. Notice how your choices start to feel lighter, more intentional. Hobby 3. Meditation or mindfulness. Meditation sounds simple, but it's powerful. Even 10 minutes a day quiets the mind. Create space between stimulus and reaction. Why does this matter? Because your energy, your attraction energy, your magnetic presence starts here. A calm mind is attractive. A reactive mind is draining. Even Stoics practice this in their own way, quiet reflection in the midst of chaos. We call it mindfulness today, but the principle is the same. Master yourself before you try to master the world. Hobby 4. Physical training. Your body is a reflection of your mind. Exercise isn't vanity. It's a signal to yourself. I am disciplined. I am capable. I take care of my vessel. Strength training, martial arts, yoga, running. It doesn't matter which. What matters is consistency. Discipline in your body translates to discipline in your life. And when your energy is balanced, people notice it, even subconsciously. Hobby 5. Creative arts. Painting, music, writing. Creativity unlocks the unconscious. Carl Jung believed art was a window to the soul. When you paint, play music, or write poetry, you're not just creating beauty. You're dialoguing with your unconscious mind. Patterns emerge, fears dissolve, confidence rises quietly, and this creative energy spills into how you engage with the world. Even if no one sees your art, your mind sees it, and that is enough. Hobby 6. Martial arts, self-defense. Martial arts isn't just physical. It's discipline, awareness, presence. You learn to read others' energy, to respond instead of react, to cultivate inner authority. Even if you never fight, this practice teaches you how to carry yourself. Your posture, your gaze, your aura, they all shift. Hobby 7. Gardening or connecting with nature. Nature is therapy we often ignore. Gardening, hiking, tending to plants, they teach patience, rhythm, growth. You realize life isn't about forcing outcomes. It's about nurturing, observing, aligning with cycles. This aligns your energy naturally with calm and grounded presence, which radiates to others. Hobby 8. Learning a new language. Language shapes thought. When you learn a new language, you literally expand your mind. You see the world differently. You experience other cultures, other perspectives. It's not just a skill, it's a psychological upgrade. And the confidence of mastering something foreign, quietly magnetic. Hobby 9. Strategic games, chess, puzzles. Games like chess, Go, or even complex puzzles. They train your mind to anticipate, to strategize, to delay gratification. This translates to life. Every decision becomes clearer. Every reaction becomes more intentional. Even Stoics would appreciate this. Practice mastery in small battles so you win the big ones. Hobby 10. Volunteering or mentorship. Finally, give back. Helping others teaches patience, empathy, and perspective. It rewires your mind to value connection over ego. And here's the secret. People notice. Not because you boast, but because your energy shifts. You become quietly influential. Pick one, or pick two. Start today, not tomorrow. Not when motivation arrives. Because transformation whispers. It doesn't shout. Your life isn't about dramatic change. It's about tiny, consistent choices. These hobbies aren't just hobbies. They are keys to self-mastery, confidence, and silent authority. Carl Jung taught us, the unconscious shapes our destiny. Choose habits, choose hobbies that shape your unconscious. And soon, you'll notice subtle shifts. People respond differently. Your energy feels stronger. You'll notice it in small ways at first. How you hold yourself. The way people listen when you speak. The calmness in your presence. It's subtle, almost invisible, but it's real. Your life, slowly, quietly, begins to shift. Not in grand dramatic leaps. Not in flashy milestones or loud declarations. But in the small, daily choices that accumulate like drops of water shaping stone. The hobbies you choose. The moments you invest in yourself. The decisions you make not because you have to, but because you choose to. Transformation. It doesn't come from knowing what to do. Books, videos, advice, they can point the way, but knowing alone is not enough. True transformation comes from doing what matters consistently, quietly, wisely, showing up, even when no one is watching. Practicing patience with yourself. Trusting the process of change, even when it feels invisible. So I ask you, which one will you start today? Which habit, which hobby, which small step will you take that quietly begins to reshape your mind, your energy, your life? If this video resonated with you, subscribe for more insights on psychology, self-mastery, and Stoic life hacks tools you can actually apply, not just admire. Share this with someone who's ready to upgrade their life, someone who's quietly seeking change, but doesn't know where to start. And comment below. Let me know which hobby you're starting first. Let's spark a conversation that could quietly change lives, one choice at a time. Remember, it doesn't have to be dramatic. It doesn't have to be loud. Transformation whispers. It begins with you, right now.